Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable, and his pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And it's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. Doku. And that's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Fernando Torres. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Piqué calmly anticipates. And here's Kane. Good chance here! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Has a look and plays it forward. Salah. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Very nicely done. It's Neymar! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Salah. Can he get on the end of this? Koundé. De Bruyne. And this is Bale. Piqué gets rid without sophistication. De Bruyne. Koundé. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Pass somewhat off target. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Well, there's the clearance. Koundé. And it's Messi. Salah. To Messi. Koundé. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Spread it left. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
1 minute added time.
That's going to go a long way. Roberto Carlos. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. That's a shade optimistic. Taken back almost at once. And this is Son Heung-min. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played out to the left flank. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well cleared. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and
he's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Xavi Alonso. Turns and goes back. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And that is out of play. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try. Marquinhos makes the interception. Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Bangladesh really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Piqué getting this one clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Koundé, Messi, and it's Messi. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking to play him in. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's in space and looking for options. That's good play. And it's Koundé. Little pass back. And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is... And a chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Mohamed Salah brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hakimi. Beckham. That is a great pick out. Batistuta. Batistuta's cross. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves, but...
There's the shot! Well, there's the clearance. Distributed tidily. Mendes gets a foot in here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a shade optimistic. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to you
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's got tall! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And they're quick to get it back. Played into space. And Beckham! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Beckham clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Messi. Koundé. Messi. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He has found a way through. And it's Neymar. Messi! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He's found a way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Stood up well to him there. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. Lovely ball and a real chance. Can he finish? Oh, classic Batistuta! A finish of true class. They have brought themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Burak Yilmaz. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, important interception.
Botafogo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe might just make this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found it. It's Roberto Carlos! It's a loose ball. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Neymar goes for goal! Haaland! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He has found the way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now who's going to be first to this? Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Hazard, he is through here. Hazard! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi. Oh, good spread. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Messi. Mbappe.
Maybe 3 minutes at a
Mbappe.
time.
Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he has a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're underway again. It's Salah! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And here's Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's burst through. And this is Hazard. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Just about up to the hour now. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vardiol. And it's Hazard. Haaland could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
He's found a way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kukçu. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. Haaland! And this is Neymar, drilled in low. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Hazard. Work. Barcelona can consider themselves. Knocks it into space. Always onto this. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Goes down, but nothing given. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Lewandowski! And he's managed to get rid. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Tevez, for me, could make the all-important difference. He's a tough little competitor who doesn't take no for an answer, and his shooting power never allows defenders an easy time of it. They cannot afford to back off him.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Pedri. It's played through for him. Oh, that's well spotted. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Batistuta. Pedri knocks it into space. Batistuta. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And this is Batistuta. Soboslai. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Out to the right. And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space. He's come in hard. Robertson gets it clear. And Messi! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Szoboszlai, nicely aimed pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. Referee has just said play on. There will be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, who's going to be first to this? And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Quick reminder today.
So your views on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Tevez, now it's Rice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. Koundé chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Mbappe. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Mbappe
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here! And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. Oh, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. He's gone for goal. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
De Bruyne. Knocks it out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And here's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Schlotterbeck can get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end.
He's having a shot! He scores! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
What a great time to score.
Tries a shot!
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Played out wide.
Has been indicated.
And he lines up a cross. Rice. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
A great scorer of goals, and of course a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and what he could muster on a consistent basis.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
It's Van Basten! Oh, crossbar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Henderson gathers from the goal kick. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Can he get it through? Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Still goalless at the moment. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he finish? Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a set.
And he's had a hit! Neymar tries from a long way out. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Mbappe. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Casemiro. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Nice looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Piqué getting this one clear. And And back to the goalkeeper. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Baresi. Jordan Henderson. Casemiro. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Haaland. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Spread neatly. Roberto Carlos. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Very nicely done. Played in. Piqué is there and he can get that clear.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played into space. Can he latch on to this?
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi. Threads one in, and this is Inzaghi. Oh, just skips past his man. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
De Bruyne. Coming on the field. Number 18.
It's really well cleared.
David Villa. Number 7.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it,
He's having a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Can he get it through? Fernandez. And Rafinha. And it's Salah. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a really well-measured ball. There's the crossfield ball. Mbappe. Great skill, that's nice. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball.
Ricci. And it's Fernandes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Benzema. Well, they've got it again. With Rudiger. And Fernandes. And it's Hakimi. He's got away. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fernandes. Mbappe! Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Messi, given the lift of his goal, plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Courtois claims comfortably. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Mbappe! And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Ricci lays it forward. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Hakimi. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Talisca. And this is Benzema. Oh, nicely intercepted. He can get that clear. Now it's Haaland. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Smoothly does it. And he's gone looking for safety. Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandes. Salah. Now it's Haaland. That's very neat. And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And again. It's in! It's just about how many? Mbappe duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
There will be 5 minutes.
And very... Can he finish? Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Valverde, and he's managed to get rid. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Villa. Goes for the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves.